Dear students, this is Afsana Awal. Today I will take your work and life oriented education class, and students, our today's topic is lesson 37 to 42 reading now. And students, this is our first class of the annual term. So let's start our class. Lesson 37 and 38, the household chores of the daily life. Okay, that means every day. Chores means here the work. People live in families. Some live with their father, mother, sister and brothers, while some others live with their father, mother, grandfather, grandmother and uncle, aunts together. Okay. You know that much work has to be done if you want to live together. You will see that each and every senior person of your family is doing some work. The work which is applicable for all the members of a family are called household chores. For example, shopping, cooking, laying in the dining table, tidying up the rooms, rearing the domestic animals, paying different bills, etc. Just look here, there are three pictures here, and all these are the pictures. These pictures actually show different types of work. Okay, that means in everyday life we have to do lots of chores or lots of work. Okay, so mention the name of works in the chart of the next page, on the next page, which you can do yourself and you can help others to do. Students, just look here. Here is a chart. In the first row here, family household chores of daily life. Just look here. Some examples are just given here, and some are blank. And the work which you can do yourself, the work which you can help family members to do. Students, you can just write here different types of works. Okay, that means different types of family household chores. Okay, you have to write this here, and you have to mention that out of this work, which work you can do and which works you cannot do. Okay, and the work which you can do here, you can just put tick mark after each work, and here also you can put tick mark the work which you can help your family members to do. Okay, so you have to do this, students. We see that our parents and other senior members usually do the household chores, but many members of a family do their work which suits them, him or her, according to their age, ability and skill. Although most of the time the family members do the work themselves, sometimes help from the outsiders is needed when the members are few in number and the workload or busy otherwise. My role in household chores. Now you can realize how your family is benefited if you help your parents or the senior. There are much work that you are able to do them easily, and you can help your senior in doing those work, such as helping your mother in cooking and making house tidy, going shopping with your father, working in the field, helping in rearing the domestic animals, then looking after the younger brothers and sisters, etc. Just look, here is a chart also. In the following table, mention the more household chores which you can participate. Just look, there is some chores are actually given here, and the more things you can write here that you can do in your daily life. Now lesson 39 to 42, do the members of a family do all the work of the daily life? Sometimes it is not possible for the family members to do such sorts of work which are necessary for leading our daily life. Those sorts of work are get done by the people outside of the family. For example, cleaning the roads, painting the house, repairing the electric fans, fridge, television when they don't work, harvesting in the field, rearing a large number of domestic animals and collecting foods for them, etc. We take help of people out of our family to do this work. Okay, that means for doing the household work, sometimes we need the other members for helping us to do these things properly. In the following table, mention the work which are done with the help of other people outside of the family. Okay, so this is a table. Work done with the help of others outside of the family. Just two are just given here. That collecting food for the domestic animals, if there are many. Repairing the electric fans, fridge, televisions when they don't work. And the other three you have to write here. Now go to the next page. The source of family income. Your parents shop and buy different things. They often buy things for you. Do you know how do they buy those things? You might know they need money for buying those things and have to earn money. Do you know who earns money in your family? How do they earn? In the following table, write the following things. Just share the members, that means father, mother. If there is the other working person in the family, you can just add this there. And students, just look this. This is 1, 2, 4, 5. But it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, students. So you can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have extra family member, extra earning member of the family, then you can write their name also and their income source. Okay, that means the father is he the service holder or a businessman or teacher, doctor, engineer. Okay, just you have to write here their profession. And the mother, if the mother is an earning person, then you can just write her profession also here. Like these are other persons. The source of income of every family is not the same. Some work in the office, some do business, some work in the field, some do teaching in order to earn money. However, it is not the fact that all the members of a family, that all the members in a family earn. Those who have become old, those who are very young in age or impaired cannot earn. Many mothers do not work in the offices or do not do any business. Rather, they do different sorts of work and outside, which help the family a lot. Such sorts of work are rearing child, cooking, going shopping, harvesting crops, preserving the seeds and helping in other agricultural works. These sorts of work are done by the mother for the benefit of the family and in some cases to bring income. You can also play a role in the earnings of your family. Besides your study, in your leisure time, you can help your elders in their field work, rearing the domestic animals, farming, growing vegetables in your house compound and in the business. You too will have the contribution to the income of the family. Now just look here, works inside the school. You do much hard work in your personal and family life. Many people in your school do some physical labor too. They are the guards, postmen, gardeners, sweepers, clerk, etc. Have you ever noticed carefully that what sorts of work they do? If you have, you will understand that their work is very important for the proper management of the school. Make a list of the people and the hard work they do inside the school. Just two persons work has been given here. Those who do physical labor, clerk, sweepers. What sorts of work they do? Clerk rings the bell at a regular interval when the school program starts, classes starts and finish, school activity finishes, etc. Sweepers sweeps the classroom, playground and other places. There are some physical labors that you can take part in. For example, tidying up the classroom, cleaning the playground, making a garden, etc. If you do these sorts of work in the school, you will get a good environment, and a good environment keep your body and mind well. it also helps quality education. Okay students, that's all for today. Stay safe, stay well, take care, Allah Hafiz.